Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a local farmers market hosts its first ever event of 2022 with the Sweet Meaning, and shoppers across the Commonwealth get the chance to give back to their communities as they mark items off their grocery lists.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning to you. It's almost 5:30 here on this Monday morning on this Valentine's Day. Good morning to you. I'm Dakota Makris, and we have a bit of breaking news right now. Pike County Schools is closed today. It's on an NTI day, but Pike County Schools is closed because of the snow, and you can see the latest closings on your screen below. And let's take it over to Brandon for a look at those conditions. And Brandon's, like you said earlier, just I guess bits and pieces got some snow earlier. Exactly.
Most of those northern counties, I've been looking through the closing list. It's basically counties closer to, well, actually Leslie County's on this list there, but it's counties closer mainly to the Pike County and north. So again, up toward I-64, Mountain Parkway, and those areas to be getting the most snow this morning. And of course, you can see those closings and delays on the bottom of your screen and on WYMT.com. Let's get into the forecast. And again, most of us in the south, not much. You see there on US 119, US 23 at Jenkins, some flurries floating around, but for the most part, not a whole lot of accumulation in those southern counties, but you can tell where it might have gotten a little bit more in the north because you see temperatures in the teens in places like Moorhead, Ashland, and Logan, and I'm sure places like Lawrence County there and Rowan County in those areas in those low 20s there, especially in the southern parts of those counties. So just keep that in mind this morning. Everybody pretty much in the 20s south of those counties that I mentioned there, 20 Irvin, 20 Pine Mountain, and then again 25 is the hot spot in Hazard, Monticello, and Jacksboro this morning. A lot of low to mid 20s out there. Heading into the upper 30s, I think we'll top up right around 39 this afternoon as the sun makes an appearance. Sunrise 7:24, sunset 6:12. So those days continue to get longer. Dakota?
All right, Brandon, thank you. Well, during the last 2 years, the COVID pandemic has caused many businesses to readjust their business model or even close down for good. But one Harlan County restaurant was able to open its doors once again. Alyssa Williams has the story.
The COVID-19 pandemic impacted many local businesses and organizations, including Harlan County's Benham Schoolhouse Inn.
It was heartbreaking. Can't think of a better word to describe it.
Throughout the pandemic, the Benham Schoolhouse Inn was still operating as a hotel, but after 2 years of the dining portion being closed, the inn was able to welcome back customers for a murder mystery dinner on Saturday and a Sunday supper.
It's just like really a homecoming, because when you come here on Sunday afternoon, people just getting out of church and you see people that you don't ordinarily see during the week.
The Benham Schoolhouse Inn is a significant piece of Harlan County history, so Appalachian Hospitality Group President Travis Wharf says this announcement of the inn's reopening was met with great enthusiasm.
I put our flyer on Facebook, and when you have a business Facebook page, it shows you how many views you have. And I think we're right around 30,000 views on a flyer in Benham, Kentucky for a meal. So I think that speaks volumes for what we're doing.
Wharf adds that the community support he and his team received gives them the motivation to continue serving the people of Harlan County and surrounding areas.
I think the community is glad to have us back. I'm glad to be back to serving the community, and the staff is as well.
Overcoming various obstacles to continue serving the people of the mountains. In Harlan County, Alyssa Williams, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, the Benham Schoolhouse Inn will continue its Sunday supper every other Sunday. Now, to keep up with the inn's serving schedule, you can visit its Facebook page to learn more. During the weekend, the Perry County Farmers Market hosted its first event of 2022, but this pop-up market had an even sweeter meaning. Now, the market partnered with Save the Children to host a Sweet Pea Valentine's Day event, not only celebrating the mountain tradition of planting peas on Valentine's Day, but to help inspire children and their families to think about food in sustainable ways. The Perry County Farmers Market manager says she hopes to partner with even more organizations and businesses this year to help impact the community.
We are looking forward to building some more partnerships with our local businesses and again, creating a stage for them so that they can bring in their local products and have those sold directly to the community.
Well, you can stay up to date with the market schedule by visiting the Perry County Farmers Market's Facebook page. Well, those who were out shopping at Food City, IGA, and several other select grocery chain locations were given the opportunity to give back during the weekend. The annual Shop and Share statewide fundraising event took place during the weekend. This fundraiser encourages shoppers to purchase food, clothing, or personal care items that benefit their local domestic violence shelters. This year, the LKLP Safe House set up inside the Hazard Food City. Organizers say this event not only benefits the Safe House, but also sends a comforting message to domestic violence survivors.
It's something that shows to the survivors of domestic violence that the community supports you, that the community can come together and help you. Even in such worrying times, troubled times as COVID, there are still people who are willing to go that extra mile to support a survivor of domestic violence.
If you missed the Shop and Share opportunity, you can still donate items to the Safe House. We will have the LKLP Safe House's information on our website at WYMT.com. Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman was also involved with the statewide event over in Lexington. Shop and Share has raised more than $5 million since First Lady Brittany Bashir started the program in 2009. Coleman spent part of her morning with shoppers at a Lexington Kroger.
I'm really excited to be able to walk through and to pick out a few things that are on this list that will just drop off with the volunteers afterwards.
Shop and Share officials say the supplies collected in one event typically last and feed families for around 1 year. Operation Hope, a student-led organization from Leslie County High School, held a canned food drive during the weekend at Hayden City Park. Our Chaz Jenkins tells us how it went.
Helping the community, seeing a good turnout.
This is our first time hosting an event like this, and we do expect a lot more people to come. Like we've had a lot of people in the community come and say that, hey, we'll be here sometime today to drop off some food. So we're expecting a lot more.
Hosting the event to help fill their Hope boxes around the county.
One of the issues that we've had is getting food to put in there and keeping them stocked because they do run out pretty quick. So we're hosting this event to try to get some more food so we can keep stocking these boxes.
Wanting the less fortunate to know there are those who care.
That if they need help, there's always somebody around that can help. It's also good for young people like us to get out in the community and do things because it shows other young people in the community that they can help out too. Doesn't matter that they're young.
Showing pride in the group's main mission.
A lot of people may feel lonely if they're in trouble or feel like they can't, get themselves out of the hole that they've dug. But, it's good for people to see that somebody cares.
Confident in the progress they have made as an organization.
Basing off last year's success, we're hoping for the same success this year. We put a lot of time into it, and we're hoping that this will play a role in our project.
Lending a helping hand to Leslie County. Chaz Jenkins, WYMT Mountain News.
We are told they received more than 300 cans of food. Valentine's Day is a day dedicated to letting others know how much you love and appreciate them, and one fifth grader is doing just that. Hazard middle schooler Ava Gabbard delivered 450 Valentine's Day cards and dozens of cupcakes and goodie bags to nursing homes and veterans across Hazard. This marks the second year Ava has done this, but this year she received support from the Arts Alliance, Kentucky Farm Bureau, Rudy's Bakery, and several other civic groups and organizations to make this possible.
Some of these people has no family at all, and this gives them a little bit of family, and to know that the community is with them and their family.
Well, Ava's mom, Becky, says she's so grateful for the community support Ava received through this project. The Eastern Kentucky Sport, Boat, and RV Show was held during the weekend, and hundreds of guests came out to join in on the fun. WYMT's Jordan Mullins has more from businesses at the show and how great it was to be back.
The Eastern Kentucky Sport, Boat, and RV Show is an event that has been held for many years.
We've been doing this show, since the early 2000s, 2003, thereabouts. Every year, it's grown every year. Great to be back, being off for the couple years that we had to.
And although last year's show was canceled due to the pandemic, folks still made their way back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena this year to check out the show.
We've had a great turnout today. I mean, we've had a lot of people coming in, and it's good to see some old faces that we used to see in the past when we used to do we had the boat RV show, a few years ago, since COVID's been out.
Families and children having a great time.
I saw some kids running around, and they ran into a trailer and said, "Boy, I need a bottle of water." And I said, "Why is that?" And she said, because I've been up and down so many steps already. I've been in and out about 100 trailers.
And local businesses reaching out and meeting new people.
It's always exciting to get out and meet new people, meet new customers. The last few days have been wonderful, and we're just really glad to be here.
A boost to the economy and some family fun for everyone, back and better than ever. In Pikeville, Jordan Mullins, WYMT Mountain News.
Many folks who came out to stop by the show also stopped by our booth to say hello. Well, record-breaking Broadway show Hamilton is making its way to Louisville. PNC Broadway in Louisville announced tickets for Hamilton will go on sale to public today. Starting at 10 this morning, people will be able to buy single tickets for performances from June 7th to the 19th. Ticket prices range from $59 to $199 plus fees, and a select number of premium seats available for about $250. There will also be a lottery for 40 seats for all performances. You can find more information on where you can get the tickets on our website at WYMT.com. Well, just ahead this morning, two famous singers come together once again to give their fans a special kind of song.
And while we start this Valentine's Day week off on a quiet note, we could see some action toward the end of it. I'll tell you about a cold front we're tracking in about 3 minutes.